I came home and really tried to get a grip on my life. First of all, I felt terrible. And not only not sleeping well, numbness, but I just was walking around feeling like I had a 24/7 hangover. And the steroids were able to get my mobility back in control, but I was still not feeling 100%. And I called my MS specialist and I said, I can't live like this. I feel so badly. And he said, you know, in the world of MS, that's kind of how it rolls. If you're holding a glass and you drop the glass, we can help you. But if you're still holding the glass and not feeling well, we can't help you. And I remember really having a moment of trying to get a grip on what my life was about. When you have MS, you get caught in this terrible vicious cycle because you're thinking, okay, I really have to calm myself down. I really have to not be stressed at all. And then you start thinking about things like, wow, I'm 35 and single. Wow, I have to make my own living. Wow, I have a disease, which isn't that cool, that could put me in a wheelchair and eventually kill me. And you begin to get stressed, and then all of a sudden you think, am I going to an episode? And it just goes around and around. I am an athlete, and I've always been an athlete, and MS is a disease that hampers your mobility. So when I was thinking about my future with MS, I thought there was a possibility that I would lose my mobility and I wouldn't be able to move. And in the months of being diagnosed and living in it, I made a decision, a very small decision that said, as long as I can move, there's no excuse not to move. And so every day I would do something. One day I'm in a yoga class and I am feeling terrible. I'm having these incredible tingles, which are hugely discomforting and unpleasant. And I'm in the yoga class and there's a yoga teacher coming around to everybody, and he comes to me and I'm laying on my back and tears are streaming down my face. And the yoga teacher says, you know, what's going on? And I say, I'm sorry, I have MS and I'm feeling really bad today. And he looked at me and he said, that's totally okay. And he put his hand on my shoulder and said, you're here. It's totally okay, you're here. And that was a really finite moment where, you know, I went from living in kind of this purgatory to, wait a minute, I am here. I am right here. And there I was in the yoga class saying, I'm here. You know, we were doing warrior pose. It's like, I am a warrior. You know, I can do this. I am here. And so that really began to shift my mentality about having MS. And I started really thinking about the present, really began to live in the exact minute of where I was in time. And that was helpful.